Needs 13-9 to take the lead away from Alton Jones. 5 pounds, 12 ounces. Not going to do it this week, but I'm not used to saying that to you.
Yeah, today was a tough day. You know, I knew I should have changed up probably and went into Rodman. I practiced in there, and you can fish it when it's windy, but down there in Lake George, with that wind blowing out of the east, it really muddied up the water. I was catching a lot of my fish on the outside edge of the grass, and it just turned it to mud today. And I tried to scramble around and just, you know, throw some like frogs and stuff over the grass, thinking I might be able to catch a big one with the wind, but they just wouldn't eat it. I had half a dozen of them blow up on it, but just not get it. So, you know, I knew I had to really take a shot to try to catch a big string today to be able to have a chance at this, and it just didn't work out. But boy, what a great crowd we got here, and I definitely, it's a great place to fish. You know, the first time I ever fished here, I finished second to Guido Hibden about 21 years ago, and I've always wanted to come back, so I'm glad we made it back. But one thing I got to say too, you know, this week I got another power pole on the back of my boat. I've got 2 power poles, and they're sponsoring this event here, and they're not a sponsor of mine, but I'm going to tell you, if you're a serious bass fisherman, those power poles are the deal. You have to have them out there for this. I mean, the last 2 weeks for me without those power poles, I would have had a really hard time. You know, you can just hold yourself perfectly in position when you're sight fishing for those fish. It's a great deal. Even last week when I was cranking, I could just stop and hold that boat right in the wind and just make cast after cast in there. So that power pole is just a great tool to have on your boat.
Well, you've had an incredible couple of weeks here in Florida, and unofficially, we're going to have to tabulate after the event, see how everyone finishes. But you got to be pretty happy, because if you're not leading, you're in the top 3 of the Toyota Tundra Bassmaster Angler of the Year race, looking for number 7 this year.
Yeah, you know, without a doubt, starting out the year, you know, winning the Classic was a big deal. But, you know, after that's over, we start right into the Elite Series, and you want to have a good start. You know, you want to kick it off right away. And the Harris chain had been really tough on me before, and so I got out of there with a top 5 finish, and that was great. And then I came down here and saw it was going to be a sight fest, and that's generally not my strength. I grew up in Michigan doing a lot of sight fishing, but these Florida bass are tough to catch. I mean, they're skittish. They're hard to get to bite. So, you know, to get out of here with, you know, a top 12 finish, that's just really awesome for me. It's a great start to the year.
All right, well, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Let's hear it for KVD. Next angler coming.